Bill, and then you'll say you don't know. Bill.
Bill Wolf, the SEO guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Whichever one's better, we're gonna do an official poll on LinkedIn after this is over. So I'm gonna zoom in for like effect. Oh, it doesn't work. We're gonna run the poll for 1 week, just 1 week. Who is the GOAT Bill? Bill Nye the science guy or Bill Wolf the CEO guy? And there's my zoom, the doom zoom.
I'm doomed. How am
I
I
think you
supposed
are
to
doomed.
how am
We
I
need
supposed
to
to compete with Bill Nye? Come on,
we need
dude.
to we need to buy some votes. Well, what we need to do is if you DM people the link to the poll and then tell them to vote, for you, I think they probably will.
Yeah, but that's cheating.
Is that cheating? No, it's
Isn't that like being
campaigning,
a
bro.
that's like yeah, but that's like being a politician. That's cheating. It's the same thing.
I'm officially running for president under the apolitical party. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see that, but I would totally vote for you
I
because
need your vote. Yeah, like especially if you're tired of politics.
dude, I've been tired of politics since I was an adult.
Yeah, I've been tired of politics since I was a kid. Oh, did you get real coffee? Because I've got. Let me see. I'm moving things all around on my desk. I got real coffee.
English breakfast tea
Oh,
because I don't want my heart to explode today.
I've got Jake Mitchell from LinkedIn just chilling in my kitchen right now.
Oh yeah? I don't know, Jake.
You should meet him. He's a good guy. He's like he's either 20 or 21. He helps lawyers with their social media posts. Mine are a little too zany for him, so he actually fired me as his client.
Does that explain like the difference in strategy from 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, we're always trying different things over here on Max Langley SEO Pro.
Is that is that a fictitious name? Is that
No,
real?
I'm competing with you, man.
Oh, okay. Are you just here?
SEO, modern SEO is all about just good content, isn't it?
Modern SEO is about good branding,
Good branding. What do you mean by that?
like people knowing who you are, because
So that I'm I don't know what's my brand. I'm the LinkedIn guy, I guess.
you're the number one comedy lawyer on LinkedIn.
Yeah, and I'm spilling Monster all over me, man. This is crazy.
I thought I made you spit it out. So no, I mean it starts with good branding, but yeah, there's absolutely technical factors. You have to have good content. People actually want to interact with your company, which part of that is good content. But you can't just publish content and be like, I have good SEO. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. So like even if I have like S tier banger blog post about, the law, that's not enough.
Do you have distribution?
We've got an email list that we distributed out to, but we do want to probably integrate with like MailChimp.
So I'm not really like a national guy. I focus on local.
Yeah,
So
no, I
it
noticed
would
that. All your guys are like the plumbing crew of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
yeah, it would be wrong for me to speak about what I think national SEO is. I mean, local SEO overlaps with national a lot. The thing about local is it's primarily about like the Google profile and uh, mentions across the internet, as well as reviews and trust, which is why I say good
Yeah.
branding, because if you're a good brand, you have multiple touch points, you're representing yourself pretty much consistently across the internet. People see you, they see what you're all about. They see your employees, they see your truck, they see your jobs in different areas, and they're
So I should
like,
like bedazzle my truck and be like, like get a like one of those license plates, like lawyer up or something.
so let me tell you, what one of the things that I've seen influencing local rankings a lot is branded searches, like somebody typing in the company name, and then you Google a company name. If they're local, the name pops up with like their knowledge panel on the right. So what I've seen is if you have like a nice increase or steady or brand searches, uh, that's that's influencing rankings. But number one, first and foremost, like outside of like being everywhere, get reviews. Like
Yeah. I got to do
consistent.
that. It's hard for me because a lot of my clients are big, big, big companies. like big companies, and they're not as likely to write a review as, Jill Jones would write a review.
Yes, but you know people in your community, and I'm sure that you give them advice and you help them.
Oh yeah. And
So,
even like casual advice on LinkedIn, that counts as review worthy.
yeah, but it's not local. So I would be a little bit weary of asking people for reviews from
Oh, I
all
see
over
what
the
you mean. So you want
country.
my Google reviews to be stacked with DFW people. Okay. All right. Well, look, enough about that for a little while at least. You've got Benjamin Button's disease, brother.
What?
You
I'm right
do.
in the middle, dude.
No, you got Benjamin Button's disease. What do you mean you're in the middle? What? That was not a good comeback.
Like I'm middle-aged. You think I'm
No,
I'm too
but
young? I look too young?
you look on video a lot younger than you look on your profile picture.
It's intentional.
Oh, you wanted to look like the old wizard on there. You did
Yeah.
some like AI aging or something, didn't you?
No, I just went like this.
No, you look younger though. I don't know, man. I'm on to you. There are people who have Benjamin Button's disease. It's not a problem to admit it.
You you're lying. And you're
I'm
good at it. It's your profession. I
okay.
get it.
I've got your profile up right now, and let's just see if I'm lying. No, I'm not.
Somebody actually DM'd me to tell me that I looked like I was 55, and that's not a
Bro,
good thing.
somebody actually did that to me too. This lady, she goes, "You look 55 in your LinkedIn picture, but you look, 28 on your firm's website picture." And I'm like, well, maybe I did the Bill Wolf strat. Maybe I want to look a little older on LinkedIn. Come on.
Yeah, give me them branded searches. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, what made you want to just focus on the local businesses? Like, why won't you work for me? I'll pay you more than, Bill Jones, the plumber, will pay you.
Because there's a lot of specialized tools and knowledge. So the the software and the processes that I have that I know work for local businesses, like are you're talking about why I won't work for you?
Yeah, why won't you work for me, bro? It's not cool.
I'm sorry, let me take that back. So
I shit
it's
post too much, right? Oh
no,
my
no.
God.
It's called niching down. It's a lot harder to say I do local SEO for everyone than it is to say that I help home service businesses get their local marketing in order along with their operations. So
You used to have where you were at on LinkedIn, but it's like you're in Florida, right? Or where is it at?
I'm in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Oh, but you're not a Steelers fan, are you?
I'm absolutely a Steelers
I know.
fan.
Tomlin is a top five coach in the NFL. I love what he said about, did you see the interview where he said
Don't
about
waste
Joe
my time.
Flacco? About what?
I think he told a reporter not to waste his time recently.
Yeah, he said that a few times. But about Joe Flacco getting traded from the Browns to the Bengals, he said that was an intra-division trade is the stupidest thing ever, especially for an elite quarterback.
I believe he also said that he got his ass handed to him multiple times in the last 19 years, and we're not talking about the past because
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin's goaded.
Yeah. Mike Tomlin knows how to conduct an interview. He knows how to be a leader of men. You guys haven't had a losing season since I hit puberty. Um,
Maybe before.
maybe before. No, I'm 36. Come on, I'm about your age.
All right, yeah, I'll give you that. I started watching, like, my first game was the first game that Ben Roethlisberger started. So
Oh
I've been
man.
spoiled as a Steelers game or
All
as a
right, here's a
Steelers
really
fan.
hard one for you. Ben Roethlisberger, Hall of Fame, yes or no?
Absolutely 100%. Why wouldn't he be?
Okay, here's the one reason why, and I know I'm not supposed to say this as a Hall of Fame voter, but I actually am a Hall of Fame voter. I'm not allowed to knock him for his off the field issues, but I'm still thrown back by his off the field issues.
You know what? Uh, how many other people have gone into the Hall of Fame with some kind of criminal record?
Oh my God, what about that Ravens guy that
Isn't
killed us?
OJ? Yeah, well, Ray Lewis,
Ray
but
Lewis.
uh, isn't OJ in the Hall of Fame?
Wait, let's find out. I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
he
he tried to
is.
sell his ring.
OJ Simpson Hall of Fame. I don't think he is.
I think he is.
I can't spell. Oh yeah, he was inducted in 85 and then he murdered two people in cold blood in 93.
Can't they like take that back if it's that bad? But I mean, it's
Wait,
we're
can't they
talking
though? Like, wait, really, we should campaign for that to take that back.
Hulk Hogan's in the WWE Hall of Fame. He's a piece of garbage.
He didn't do a whole lot of like really terrible things. He just did like a large quantity of very questionable things.
No, no, he was a pretty horribly racist person
Racist, yeah, to any
out in
black
the
wrestlers
open.
in the yeah,
And
yeah.
you know what? It, I do believe, just based on what I've seen and heard, that he actually tried to be a better human later on in his
That's what I'm
life.
trying to say. There's a redemption arc. That's what I'm that I said it bad, but there was kind of a redemption arc.
Well, if you want to look at a redemption arc, Ben married a good woman from
Okay.
Pittsburgh, had kids, found God, uh, actually parents his children. He has a pretty clean podcast, and he's just
I didn't know
raising
that.
his kids. Yeah, he's actually trying to be a good father. And if you want to talk about fathers, like half of the people who have fathered children don't actually try to parent them at all.
I think you
So
know about that. I don't want to go into it, but I think you know about some of that struggle. So that's man, you
I know
know.
some of it. My
Yeah.
dad actually, in like the second half of my life, my dad really showed up.
Oh, he
So
tried. Okay.
he tried. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not for everybody.
It really isn't because it just happened so quick and then there you go. It's not 18 years anymore like Kanye says. Well, Kanye, what a great icon. But they got you for way more than 18 years if you're a good parent. And I'm sitting here, uh like trying to find the perfect woman to have just a litter of kids with. I want to be like cheaper by the dozen, man. Oh, that's my wife calling. Let me silence it.
I hope she sees this.
I don't have a wife.
Well, I know because you're on Tinder or you're posting about being on Tinder every other week.
I know.
What's your Tinder headline? Is it number one comedy lawyer on LinkedIn?
I haven't edited it in a while, so how about we do like a little bit of a live edit on it or something,
Live roast?
Live roast. How do we get to the Okay,
Dude, you have
lawyer,
like,
voice actor, semi-professional poker player, Twitch streamer, no kids, but love being Uncle Max to my two nieces. Never married. I'll care yes in cornhole. You lead the trash talking and victory dancing.
that's it?
Yeah, they're all short. You can't really write like a long profile.
You don't even say that you're the number one comedy lawyer on LinkedIn. You have like
All right,
20,000 followers, dude. Come
let
on.
me edit that.
It's called leverage. Sell yourself.
Number one comedy lawyer on LinkedIn.
I bet that increases your hit rate by 30%.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be on fire.
It's the worst that's going to happen. Is it going to flop and then you just have to go and do something else? Oh no.
Well, it no, it does flop. So there's one company that owns 40 of the dating apps. One company owns 40 of them, and they use very oppressive algorithms. So it's very pay to win. And you have to pay a lot of money to get matches as a man. As a woman, you get matches really easily. But as a man, you have to pay a ton of money. Otherwise, you just get pushed to obscurity, even if you look like, me, like Bradley Pitts.
Don't you just pay like the monthly fee and then you're just on the platform and you get
You know how much
connections?
the monthly fee is now for some of the services?
It's probably like 30 or 35 bucks a month at
For one of
least.
them, it's $1,000 a month.
That's a joke. Don't
Yeah,
pay
it is a
that.
joke.
You can just go outside and pay nothing.
It's hard though because like a lot of women have their guard up, like they just kind of do.
Yeah, they have their guard up online too.
Oh yeah.
The trick is to actually have a life and have friends and go out with your friends so that you get the perception that you're not out there just hunting women.
Yeah, that's my problem. I was a one-trick pony for a long time, because I was like super introverted. But then lately, I'm like more of a situation vert. I'm like, I'll do it. Yeah. You're introverted?
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
couldn't tell?
No, you seem dynamic. I'm coming to
Well, thank
Pittsburgh.
you.
We're gonna go to a Steelers Cowboys game, all right?
All right.
For content. Not because I like you, but mainly just for content, you know.
Well, don't wear a Cowboys jersey to a Steelers game. Whatever you
But
do.
I have to. I That's my only football jersey is a Dak Prescott jersey I got right when he started competing with Tony Romo. I was like, I'm behind Dak.
If you do that, just keep your mouth shut.
All right. Well, I'm good at that.
I don't want to get beer on me, man. Come on.
I don't want beer on me either.
It's actually the Browns fans that are terrible and will throw things at you. The
All
Browns in
right.
Cincinnati, they're dirty.
They're dirty. All right. You talk about tech marketing, entrepreneurship, and society. What do you want to talk about society? What is that?
Weren't we just talking about society with your
I
Tinder
don't know, but you
profile?
got any big picture plans? I mean, like, how are you gonna fix all these problems, man?
I mean, aren't you the one running for president? Isn't that your problem?
I'm a man of the people, though. I want the people to be empowered.
Yeah, me too. And I've actually gotten myself in trouble with a lot of people I know talking about problems and potential solutions. So I don't know if it's necessarily right for me to go popping off at the mouth on the internet about
Oh
how to
yeah,
fix certain things. Um, I will say that America is in trouble and that the American people voted for it for about the last 120 years or so.
yeah. The two-party system is a scam. I'll put it that way. Uh, Neither one is helping much. Really, the Democrats are at about the 45-yard line, and the Republicans are about the 55-yard line. If you really look at it like a football field, like we've been talking about. There's not
This
that
far
much
apart,
difference. Yeah, there's not that much difference. I mean, they kind of run the same plays. They drone strike our enemies. They're Team America World Police. They both drive up the national debt like crazy.
which leads to inflation because then we
Yeah.
have to print more money, which
And by the way, here
devalues the
comes
money that we
inflation.
have.
You know what happens when gold gets to an all-time high? You know what happens, right?
Hmm.
Inflation.
Yes.
Like big inflation, bad inflation. Not the good kind of inflation.
There's good inflation?
Yeah, like 2% is good.
No, no, that's low. Good inflation is zero because when you're printing money, you're always going to have inflation. Printing money is bad.
Yeah, it'll never get to zero. So
It,
if we stick around one or two, let's just hope for that. Like we'll never get to zero. That's like saying, that as a man you can be, 6'6" and full of muscles. That's not possible. The height limit for men is 6'5". We all know that.
I disagree because there's a direct correlation with when the Federal Reserve came around and when we started printing money, which in effect devalued it and caused inflation. Then in the 70s, Nixon decoupled the dollar from the gold standard, a hard asset, and now look around. What happened since then? It blew up.
Yeah.
The $1 now is what was worth, or sorry, $20 now was $1 before the Federal Reserve came around.
But they had to do it because the US dollar was spreading like wildfire. And it's the currency for like 20 other countries. It's everywhere. Dollars are everywhere.
That's because we keep printing them
Exactly.
out
Yeah,
of thin air.
I get it. It's a chicken and egg problem though. Like I don't know. Like I think it was inevitable that the dollar would be so widespread. Nixon was a freaking crook, of course, but he did a couple of okay things.
Sure, we can say that presidents have done okay things, but a lot of them have done very terrible things. Like you said,
Oh yeah.
Republicans, Democrats are crooks, and they agree on 90% of the things that they do in this country, even though they don't say it publicly. And
That's because of this little thing called lobbyists.
so there's lobbyists saying that we should drop bombs on third world countries.
Isn't it? What is it? Black Rock. Uh, yeah.
BlackRock, yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Um,
I am there here. Yep. Oh God, I'm getting arrested.
yeah, I'm not the lawyer. You know better than I do. I
I'm
don't want.
immune to persecution, bro. I can't be persecuted.
Yeah, but you can be prosecuted.
I taught law and leadership to incoming ninth graders in Miami, and I kept getting them to call the prosecutor the persecutor, and they were like, "The persecutor is wrong," and I'm like,
Well, they are
"They are, yeah, they're often wrong." Except with Diddy's case, they were definitely right. Diddy trafficked all those women,
correct.
and they were right on OJ's case. OJ killed two people in cold blood in 1993.
You know better than I do.
He wrote a book called "If I Did It." And then the civil court judge, have you heard this story?
No.
He wrote a book called If I Did It, and the civil court judge said that the book gets to go to the Goldman family, the guy that died. So they increased the font of I Did It to 96 point font. So I've got the doom zoom. They made it real big, and then they made if like 6 point font, and they added a subtitle called Confessions of a Killer.
Wow. That's what happens when you sell the rights to your work, huh?
uh, when you do it after you've already been found, guilty in a civil case.
Oh, wait, they made him do it that way.
Well, they modified it after. His book was just called "If I Did It." That was it.
It's just crazy that somebody could take your work like that and
If you're
reframe
found
it.
guilty in a civil case, like
Okay. Yeah, but I didn't know they could legally change like his intellectual property.
it wasn't his property anymore. The judge decided that it was the Goldman's property.
Ah, there it is. There it
So that's
is.
like that's
So just
like
stuck it to
um,
him.
That's like, let's say I have a patent for Google Glasses, and then you come out with a patent that overlaps my patent. I could get your patent, basically.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's real fun. So what's it like being a lawyer, man? Is it fun?
Yeah, it's fun. It's interesting. It's not for everybody because the mental health side is, man, it's rough. Like, if you ask a trial lawyer how's their mental health, if they tell you, oh, it's just peachy, then do not ever hire that person because they've got to be a sociopath. Like you like for a normal human being, if you're a trial lawyer, you're gonna take some blows to the head. You're gonna be kind of like Muhammad Ali.
Don't talk to me about blows to the head, man. I had too many of them.
You did?
Oh yeah,
Doing what?
living.
Oh,
So I was helping my now wife clean out her basement about 5 years ago. It was like right before the pandemic started. It was January 20th, 2000. I actually remember the date because I was running up her basement stairs with a garbage bag full of big man clothes because her father was huge. He just passed and we were donating his stuff. And I had all this extra weight and I was hauling ass. And in Pittsburgh, our basements, like the stairs, the ceiling is like really low for some reason.
yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen that in Wyoming in the basements.
I miscalculated. I thought I was clearing it, like getting up to the second step, but I was really just driving my fucking skull into the top of the
Oh
ceiling.
my God.
So I knocked myself stupid. I didn't pass out. Like I didn't get
Oh
knocked
yeah,
out.
I thought you passed out.
No, that's what's really messed up about it because typically you only have like a really bad head injury if you get knocked out. No, I like took a knee. I'm like that fucking hurt. And then I went and smoked a joint, and I'm okay with saying that on camera because I did. It's the truth. Arrest me. Anyways, I drove home and I started getting real irritated. And then, like the next day, I just felt like crap. It was the next day, it was Sunday, and I'm just like playing video games. Like, what? Why? Why do I feel this way? It's
You've got a
terrible.
concussion.
Yeah, no shit. And I should have went to the hospital on the Saturday night that I hit my head. But then I log into work on Monday. I'm like, boss, I'm gonna work from home today. I'm not feeling that great. And I was doing like high tier tech support, software support at the time. I was like working with engineers on like explaining really complex technical problems. And I got on this call. I'm like actually preparing an escalation. I'm just looking at it like, I don't fucking know. Like I was just blanking.
Like an escalation to send it from a lower tech to a higher tech.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was the go between, making sure like every detail was covered. There was
Oh,
absolutely
middle management.
nothing.
So it was some office space shit.
You know what? I really enjoyed that job though.
Yeah.
It was like I was a lead. I wasn't technically a manager. I didn't have to do budgeting. I was responsible for the performance of the tier 3 engineers underneath me, but I didn't have to do performance reviews. I didn't have to like I still did coaching, but I didn't it was like all the stuff that people hate about management. I didn't have to do any of that. So
Yeah.
that was cool. But anyways, I took a half day and then I tried to do it again the next day, Tuesday. So it's like 3 days later. I'm like, I'm messed up. There's something wrong with me. I'm going to the hospital. They're like, you have a concussion. I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't get knocked out. I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't
Well,
hear no bell. Ugh.
apparently, when you look at screens, especially with blue light,
Yeah.
and you like try to think, and uh I'm like a really deep thinker. Like I think a lot about whatever, and it's nonstop. So they're like, "Oh yeah, you just need to relax for a week." Like, what do you mean relax? Like
I ain't got that in my vocabulary.
I don't just like stop thinking. I'm not gonna lay in a dark room and just exist without being productive. Like it's not my style, never has been. Um, but apparently that's what I needed, and I kept trying to work, and I even took time off, and I can't put my phone down for the life of me.
Man,
Like
I can't either. Like it's like my third appendage, my third hand, you know?
everybody's like that.
I know, but like and I feel weird like if I give my phone to somebody else to like look at something, I feel like I'm literally missing a hand.
Yeah,
It's a
like there's
bad
part of your
addiction.
arm just missing. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Like if it's in your pocket, it has to be in your hand because it doesn't
And you got to
belong in your
check it. If
pocket.
it's in your pocket, you give it a little pat down
Yeah.
like a popo.
Well, yeah, it's like having a second wallet almost.
Yeah.
Like you got finances in there, like you got like it, by itself, your phone's like probably 800, $1,000 at least a lot of times. Like it's not something
Yeah.
you want to lose. So yeah, I had post-concussion syndrome for about 6 to 9 months after that, which is
Oh, geez.
effectively feeling like you have a concussion without recently having a concussion.
Man, I've heard that some people like Tua turned the ball over have post concussion syndrome that could just last a lifetime.
It could. And what's messed up is like almost every year since then, I've taken some kind of like minor hit to the head.
Bro, you
And
need to just wear a helmet.
I hear that so often. I'm not wearing a fucking helmet. I'm not.
That would be badass though.
I'm not. I refuse. But now I have a
Not
one and a
one of
half
not
year
like a
old.
Jimmy helmet, you know?
You mean Timmy? Or is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
Jimmy?
yeah.
Does Jimmy
Uh,
have the helmet?
I don't know.
It is Jimmy. He has the helmet and the crutches because he's always probably
Yeah,
like falling
yeah, he's
over.
got the crutches. That's what I was thinking.
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Um,
living a
Jimmy,
lie.
Jimmy.
Who says living a lie?
Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy.
Oh, I'm going to hell for that one. I'm probably getting canceled. Anyways,
Why? Quoting South Park is cool.
it is until people get offended and then they rage out. but I'll probably get 20 followers out of it. So Timmy. Um, anyways, I still love people even if they have disabilities. But ever since then, just anything hits me in the head, I'm just like screwed.
Yeah, because you're soft AF. We call that eggshell skull theory. We do. We call no, there really is. It's called eggshell skull theory in the law. So, and it's really popular in torts. So, like if I threw a baseball at you right as you open your door to your house, right? I didn't mean to zoom in, but if I threw a baseball and I hit you in the head and it knocks you out and gives you a concussion, I'm responsible for that injury, even though, like, for a normal person, that wouldn't happen.
Well, yeah, if you are violent towards another person, you are responsible for what happens to them. I thought that
Yeah,
was just,
even if they are predisposed to certain predilections.
yeah, because you shouldn't be violent towards people. That's
I was
why it's
just
the
tossing a
law.
baseball your way, bro. I thought you knew how to catch.
No.
Oh my God.
Well, the last one, somebody hit me in the head with a book. I
A
was laying
book?
on my couch. Yeah. And it was a softback, but
Wait, how did you
it
vote
was
on the book?
thick.
How did you vote on the book pool? Because there's no way you voted physical books after that, right?
You think I can remember what the hell I voted in any poll in the last 5 years?
Oh my God. I'm scrolling while you're talking. I'm going to see what you voted for because I think you voted physical books. That's sacrilegious because you got hit in the head with a physical book.
I've actually never been a physical book person, but it was supposed to be a friend. They were congratulating me on my unborn child. They're like, "Congratulations, Bill." Whack. It was a softback, but like I said, it was thick. It wasn't like a small book, and I felt it like the force of it like bend down and hit me right in the head where the first time I hit my fucking head. So yeah. Yeah, and
You
then
you voted no book actually. That's pretty funny. So
no
did
book.
another guy I had a coffee chat with, chemistry professor over at Ferris University, Professor Nybo, who posts a lot of funny kind of chat GPT inspired posts about Nybo Industries on LinkedIn. He voted no book, even though his whole job is to teach from textbooks.
I used to teach from textbooks
What'd you
back when I
teach?
was IT,
IT. Oh, nice.
programming, office, uh yeah, I think that was it.
How much
Web
were those
design.
books? Were they like 400
Oh yeah.
buckaroonies?
Oh yeah, there were at least 300-400 bucks every
I know. I
time.
need to write a textbook just to get rich.
But then like every few years they cycle them out and then you go to like resell them back or
And they're not worth
actually
anything.
let me take that back. Before they're even like discontinued or cycled out, you just go to the bookstore and it's like, hey, can you do you want to buy these back and sell them to somebody else used? They'll give you like $7 for one of those
Yeah,
books.
$7. Yeah. You if you like you give $7 to a homeless guy now and he's like, what can I do with that? Like I can't, can't get anything for $7.
You can buy $7 worth of Facebook ads.
Yes. If I was homeless, I would be buying Facebook ads.
Remember bum fights?
Bomb bites?
Bum fights.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah. I
yeah, yeah,
didn't I
that
didn't like peruse it too often.
right, because it made you a terrible person if you did.
Didn't
But
that guy go on like national TV and start some shit?
oh, the guy who started bum fights.
He went on Dr. Phil.
Yes, Dr. Phil
And he
and
looked like Dr.
yes,
Phil.
he shaved his head. And Dr. Phil
And
was
you know
like
what he
giving
said?
him
You know what his
shit. And
punchline was?
he was throwing it back in Dr. Phil's
Yeah.
face, like, yeah, you're exploiting people who are
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
trouble
yeah. He
too.
said he said you're doing this exact same thing, Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
And it's
Just
true. Dr. Phil had nothing that he could come back at him with because Dr. Phil really does poke the bear. He's like, and how do you feel about that?
cash me outside. How about that?
That girl is the number one ranked OnlyFans model right now.
Why do you know that?
I know a lot about pop culture trivia because I do bar trivia for dates. Like I do go on a lot of dates. And then I can usually carry the team in bar trivia for like just even as a team of two, we can beat a team of five. Pretty good chance because I've been training for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and for Jeopardy
Have you
for
been a
like the past
contestant?
15 years.
Have you been a contestant yet?
No.
What are they waiting for? Maybe you'll get found on LinkedIn with this video.
They're waiting for me to develop a personality.
Oh, look at the people who have been on those shows. You have a way better
I
personality than them,
know that
seriously.
that what is that James Holzhauer? He had no personality.
I don't think they want personality on those shows. They want that they just
They
want
want
the
the
host
host to
to
be the personality. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Now it's
lame.
Jimmy Kimmel. It's Jimmy Kimmel on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I don't agree with his politics. We've already kind of talked about that. Like he's a Democrat. I'm a no-crat. I'm not a left. I'm not a right. But he does a great job of hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I got to give it to him. He does a great job.
What's good for Jimmy Kimmel? I miss him on the Man Show.
Yeah, that was a great show. Yeah, he's had his ups and downs, and he hasn't said anything like too controversial or done anything too stupid, except the Carl Malone blackface.
I don't remember that, and we probably don't need to say much more about it. You probably need to be wrapping up here soon. Let me know how that
Oh,
conversion rate goes on your Tinder profile. I think being the #1 comedy lawyer on LinkedIn is like a pretty big deal. So thanks for chatting.
all right, brother. Later, later.
Yeah, I'll see you for the next one, and let me know if I'm going to be saying anything terrible on the internet so I can brace myself.
No, nobody said anything bad. If you want, actually, we really would love to have you come on the Chit Show. You know,
A little
that'd be
chit
fun.
chat.
Yeah, chit chat on the podcast.
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool. All right, I'll DM you. We'll schedule it up.
Sweet.
Later, later.
Nice chatting with you, man. See ya.